every time there's a sale from Yakima Valley, JJ is always like, let's get more. And I'm like, okay, sure, why not? Hey y'all, it's Biz. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a cold IPA. It's really an IPL, everyone. Come at me. No, for real though, if you let me know if you call it an IPA or cold IPA or an IPL. I'm actually really curious who all is prescribing to the cold IPA versus IPL. So anyway. So the recipe is going to be 5.5 pounds of American Pilsner, 5.5 pounds of 2-row. We're going to do a 1/2 pound of Carafoam. They're in the mash. We're going to be doing 1 teaspoon of gypsum, a 1/2 teaspoon of calcium chloride, and 4 teaspoons of acid. And so then from there, we haven't officially decided our 60 versus 30 just yet minute for the boil the hops additions, but we will be adding in Simco, Dorado, and hey bud, do you want a hug? You want a hug? Sorry. Come on, give me a hug. Come on. Oh. He's just a huggaroo.
Just needs lovins.
He just needs hugs. I know. You just want hugs. I know. You're the huggaroo.
Tell him what the name is.
Oh yeah, this is going to be called Chili Dog.
That's right.
The cold IPA reference, right? The last hop addition that we'll be adding in is Mosaic. After we do our pH reading, we will be adding in, Sasserone. Oh my gosh. After that, we will be adding in another potential, depending on what the pH meter says, another teaspoon of gypsum and potentially another 1/2 teaspoon of calcium chloride into the strike water? Yeah. Yeah. And then from there, I'm getting all kinds of ovens. She's not doing well because of her little surgery she just had, right? So poor thing. Okay, so then we will also be doing on our 15 minute boil, the WhirlFlock edition like usual. We will be doing yeast nutrient today as well because we are adding in our Lutra yeast. So yay! Yeah, just trying to use up the hops we have in the freezer because we have a lot. Every time there's a sale from Yakima Valley, JJ is always like, let's get more. And I'm like, okay, sure, why not? So we have a lot to use up. So we're going to be doing that today. Awesome. So let's go. Okay, so now we're going to be adding in our gypsum, calcium chloride, and phosphoric acid. We have the gypsum and calcium chloride both in here, and the phosphoric acid in here, and we're going to be adding this to our mash. So we have 4.5 gallons of water heated up. So now we're going to be adding in our grains. Check them out. Yeah. Okay, let's pour them on in.
Yep, can you grab the...
What?
Put that back on, please,
Sure.
on both sides.
Yeah.
You don't want the bag falling in.
No, you don't.
Okay.
That would be a shame.
Alright. Here in about 10 minutes, we'll let this settle and we'll take a sample to check the mash pH. We'll have to calm it down or cool it down, and we'll see. So we're at right here, about 150, just like we drew it up.
Perfect.
Okay. See you guys in a second. All right, everybody, we pulled this sample from the mash after 15 minutes to get the pH to settle out, and we then cooled it off in the freezer so that, because the temperature reading, it has a very narrow range of where you need to read it. It's about room temperature, so you can see by the 72.5, and we hit 5.2 pH, so we're right on target of where we need to be. So no adjustments necessary. All right, everyone, I'm going to do this off camera, but we're sitting at 3.5 gallons of wort in the mash tun, and so we're going to sparge with 4.5 to get us to 8 gallons total before we start boiling, and then we will add 1 teaspoon of gypsum and 1 teaspoon of calcium chloride. Biz isn't doing this because she's busy having her birthday stuff. It's also her birthday, so holla.
Okay, so now we're at the 16-minute boil, so we're going to be adding 1.5 ounces of Simco.
All right, we're going to let it boil for 30 minutes, and we'll make our next hop addition then.
30-minute hop addition. So now that we've reached our 30-minute boil, we're adding 1 ounce of Dorado into this boil.
Be back at the 15-minute mark.
Okay, so now that we've hit our 15-minute, we're going to be adding in 1 thing of WhirlFlock and our yeast nutrient. So we got 1 tablespoon of yeast nutrient if you want to check that out. Whee.
And we are going to add the chiller in here to sanitize it as well.
Yes, that's right. There it is. And if you don't have a jaded cooler, you should probably check them out. Highly recommend. Okay, so now we killed the boil, and we're gonna add 4 ounces of Mosaic into this. So let's drop that in. This is our Whirlpool edition.
Yep. We're going to Whirlpool for about 20 minutes.
Woo! All right, guys. So we finished doing our Whirlpool / hop stand. We did that for 20 minutes. So now we're doing the chiller. We got the Jaded Brewing chiller right here. We freaking love it. And we're currently watering our plants, our garden, our asparagus with it.
Dropped to 150 degrees, so it's like 30 degrees in a minute.
That was so fast.
So,
Love it.
all right, we'll bring you back when we pitch the yeast. All right, welcome back. We just transferred out of the SB brewing bucket right there, and we are going to pitch our Lutra Kviek. This is our first generation harvest off of it. This is a bottom crop. We ended up here with a original gravity of 1.040, and if this ferments down as far as the other one went, then we will end up with a 4.8% beer. So last time it dried out quite a bit. It got down all the way to 1.003. So I'll let my camera woman here take it, and I'll pour it in. Okay. So as soon as I took this out of the, oh, and another thing to mention too, our groundwater is pretty hot right now. So we were only able to get it down to about 80 degrees, but like that is...
Summertime.
Right, but that is like Lutra's jam, y'all. So I'm gonna pour some of this in so I can swirl. Oh yeah. Okay. Ended up with some left over, but I guarantee you, like,
Doesn't matter.
see how it's all going and moving already? Like that thing is going to be fermenting out by, you know, a day or two. So, all right, thanks for coming. We'll let you know when we dry hop, and we'll probably keg hop on this guy, but yeah, we'll let you know how it turns out.
Okay, so it's tasting notes day. All right. So we are going to be checking out our chili dog. We've had it on tap for a little while, and I feel like it was time to do this before it kicks. So we're going to go check this out. We need to check out its appearance, its aroma, its mouthfeel, its taste, and the overall general impression of the beer. Oh man, this looks good. We got a nice yellowy color on that. Nice white head on this guy. Let's probably let the bubbles go down a little bit, maybe. Oh man. Can't waste that. Don't judge me.
It's coming down the other side too.
No! Okay, I'm gonna clean this up. Be right back. Okay, so we're back. Alright. So I'm definitely... So as we've had this on tap for a few weeks, the intensity of the smell is like a little bit less intense than it was prior. Kind of getting some like sweet candy notes and definitely hop forward for sure. It's a happy hop, you know, like it's your friend. He wants to hang out with you. Yeah, a little sweet hop. So for the body, it's like alive and just like
effervescent from the carbonation.
Yeah.
Crisp.
Yes. Crisp. And
Light.
Very light. Yes. Just like its look. Tastes kind of on your tongue. You got like almost like a puckering sensation from the additives that we used, and it's got a little bit of bitterness from the hops, but not like overpowering where it's like, bleh, you know. It's pretty clean. I don't get too many like, I don't really get crazy estery weirdness at all. Not to say I don't like esters, but this is very simple for, you know, a lot of IPAs that have been super popular right now. Like, it's not like a New England IPA. It's not like a West Coast IPA. It's not gonna just be a bunch of different flavors in your mouth. It's just very simple, which is, you know, pretty nice sometimes. Sometimes you want something different, right? So, yeah, if you check out this recipe, let us know down in the comments below, and have a great day. Cheers. Bye.